Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. To a certain degree, being a crypto holder is fascinating. It's just really nice to know you're involved in a ever-growing system, basically, where every day you look at it, you just see new advancements, new developments, and you know it's basically going to become the newer standard or the new world. On the other end, sometimes I really wish I never heard of crypto at all, because the amount of minutes and hours and days I've spent here just thinking and talking about money, and the amount of speculational pieces I've thought through, all these schemes I've thought about. If only I spent that time on just relaxing on the beach. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I love crypto, man. You thought I was going to get emotional right there? No, man. I'm just happy every single day that I'm in the crypto space. Oh, it feels damn freaking good. Want to know from you guys, are you also happy that you found crypto? And when was that? When was the first time you ever heard about crypto? Let me know in the comment section down below what date or what year that was. And also, we're giving away $100 worth of crypto the first time a video hits 1,500 likes within 24 hours, so press that like button and subscribe and comment something down below. Now, here's how XRP can survive Ripple SEC lawsuit. Together with this article right here, Ripple tried to settle with the SEC ahead of XRP suit, the CEO says. Ripple tried to settle charges of conducting unregistered security transactions with the SEC before the federal regulator sued it in December, CEO Brad Garlinghouse said on Wednesday. Now, it's actually very important to note that we saw some information on this a couple of weeks ago, where, well, actually, if we scroll back all the way towards December 6th or so, we actually saw Garlinghouse and the whole of Ripple explain what would happen if XRP were to be a security, and we already speculated over the last couple of weeks that was most likely because they were in some talks with the SEC, and thus they just wanted to quickly notify people that there was really nothing going on. Brad said, "I'm not going to litigate the SEC's unproven allegations on Twitter, and as you can imagine, there are new considerations to what can/should be said publicly after the litigation process starts. However, I would like to address 5 key questions that I've seen." And by the way, I think this has also added some spice towards XRP. Should actually look up here what the XRP is at, the XRP price on the side. Let me quickly type in live CoinWatch and get that up and running right here. Let's quickly check it out. It is at 33-ish cents or so, still up 30% on the day while most things are down. I also posted a video, right, about it being decoupled. I still agree with that. I still firmly think that XRP is not following the current system, even though it might look like it, all right? I still do not believe it really follows along, but that's for a second. Let's quickly go on. So, question: why didn't Ripple settle with the SEC? He can't get into specifics, but no, we tried, and we'll continue to try with the new administration to resolve this in a way so the XRP community can continue innovating, consumers are protected, and orderly markets are preserved. Another question: did you pay exchanges to list XRP? When will it be relisted? XRP is one of the most liquid top 3 to 5 digital assets globally, and 95% of it is traded outside the US. Ripple has no control over where XRP is listed, who owns it, etc. It is open source and decentralized. Delisting and halting are 2 separate things. Most are halting the trading, with 8 different government agencies, each with their own and sometimes opposing views of crypto. US market participants are facing conflicting policies, and no surprise, some act conservatively. We've moved from lack of regulatory clarity to regulatory chaos in the US, and this is why regulation by enforcement is such bad public policy. With the new administration, we expect DCEA to be reintroduced, common sense legislation providing clarity to the entire industry. So this really refers to the fact that a lot of these companies right now just had no choice, they thought, but to delist XRP, as they didn't want to get into quite a lot of trouble. However, for example, UPHOLD is keeping their foot upright, if that's the nicest way I can say it. I think so, by just staying very persistent. I have it open on the side here. Let me just quickly find the right article. I got it already. Give me a second. But yeah, they're just keeping it tight, keeping it as they really just should have by not budging to this system. UPHOLD will resist SEC's lion-like hunger for XRP. Uphold won't delist XRP even as other exchanges like blockchain.com remove it or at least stop the trading. And Uphold has said, we won't delist it because that's basically what they want, which makes no sense because it's just an allegation. If after any allegation you should delist it, it makes no sense to really list it in the first place because you're just basically playing freaking, I don't know, TikTok? Not TikTok, like the takers. I don't know what it's called in English actually. Wow. I have no idea what it is called in English, where you just, you run after each other and you press them and they're it. Tag? I think it's tag, the name. They're just basically playing tag, like, oh yeah, you're it now. You're messed up, and then the other one's like messed up, and it's just gonna go all the way through. It's like, oh, you're messed up now. That's basically what the SEC can play after that point. If you're gonna just budge by any single rule, I just think that the exchanges should have held tight, saying, hey, it's not a security. Let's just list it until it is, if it even is going to. But it also shows they have no faith in Ripple, which is really odd in my opinion. I mean, Grayscale is still listing it. Everything is going to be fine in that regard. I don't actually think they'll stop it because XRP, the XRP thing is actually a registered thing with the SEC. So I think in the end it's all going to be fine though, but that's just the conflicting views that some people have. Some people just don't want XRP to succeed. Some people just don't believe in it. And I personally do. Hey, everybody got their own thing. By the way, I talk about GSX sometimes because I personally hold it. Doesn't mean you have to too, but they got some crazy deals on it here. Basically, actually just one. You can just buy some GSX for a very cheap price right now, and hopefully it's going to increase with time. We don't know. They do not say, but what it's really all about is the fact that it is a gold-backed coin, and since their assets are going to keep increasing as time goes on, theoretically speaking, the price should also keep going up. Of course, not certain, but hey, it could. Right now, there's a 23% bonus, which is going to go down in a couple minutes. I think by the time you're watching, we're already into the 22% phase, though. So, again, a little bit less of a bonus, but it's going to keep going down every couple of days. There's also a 5% bonus for using my link. Even though this is not the safest thing out there, I put a couple $1,000s in because I like to gamble a little bit. I'm like, what if you go times 100 or something like that? Sometimes you get some crazy coins and they do some crazy prices. I'm going to try it out, see what happens. Brad said, when you're, oh wait, let's quickly see, number 6 we just read. No, 5 we read. Okay, question. When are you responding to the SEC and why are you silent? So on my own, they really weren't that quiet, actually. They almost instantly said, we are building a response. But of course, think about it, right? As a company, you cannot just quickly pull up on a response like that to a freaking 400-point document. It's going to be very difficult because you also cannot really put everything you want out there. I think this whole Brett Garlinghouse speech here was also thought about quite properly because he can't just put anything online right now. They're going to use all of that in the lawsuit, so that's logical. But the legal process can be slow and is definitely slow. Things may seem quiet, but there is plenty happening behind the scenes. We'll be filing our initial response within weeks. Legal Eagle S. Aldroti shares more. He did that though. Let's quickly open that all aside and let's continue. Do investors have faith in Ripple? Yes, we have real shareholders. Now, that one is a little bit stupid because one of their shareholders just sued them, which we'll talk about in just a second. That is how you own Ripple equity, buying our stock, not buying XRP. Again, I think all of this is well orchestrated to also show people the difference between XRP and yada, 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 but okay. We're disappointed that Tetragon, who owns 1.5% of Ripple, by the way, Tetragon had $175 million worth. That's actually pretty crazy if you start to think about it. So Tetragon, which has $175 million, that is insane. Ooh. Okay, I didn't even know about that. Divided by 1.5 times 100. That's a pretty expensive company right there. Is that 11? Is that $11 billion? I don't know. You guys do the math, right? When you're recording, math becomes very difficult. It's just basically 175, I don't know, times pick something, times 7t. I'm so stupid. Yeah, it's about times 70 and it picks 68. I don't know. Wow, it's really funny, because in the people I know, I'm definitely going to be the best at any equation or math in that respect because that's what I really used to like back in the day. When you're recording, though, those skills, if I'm not prepared for it, go down by let's say 95%. So even a simple calculation like 5 times 5 times 5, for example, let's do 3 times. I can know it now because I'm kind of prepared while talking about it. But if it hits me off guard, like a calculation here, and I have to do some calculation, like for example, 100 divided by 8, I know it's 12.5. But then sometimes if you see 12.5, I cannot come up with the fact that you have to do times 8. I don't know, you guys, I think some of you know what I'm trying to say there. It's just really different when you're recording and then when you're watching, because you have all this space in the way. You have no pressure to come up with new words. And even consider, it's not my first language. You also think about it in a different language as well. That's just interesting. And some people don't respect that. They always go like, you fucking moron. You're so stupid. You can't even... okay. So, did you pay customers to use XRP? We have provided some customers, especially first movers, with incentives to use ODL. This is building a payments network 101 and totally lawful. Every payment network, PayPal, Visa, MC, etc., has or still uses incentives. We built a product that is the first of its kind. Integrating new infra comes with costs. ODL with XRP solves real problems with cost, speed, and settlement, and that's proven to the tune of billions of dollars. And that's what I have for you today. No one is being silent, nor will we give up this fight. We're on the right side of the facts and of history, and look forward to our day in court, as well as engaging with the new SEC leadership once appointed. So my faith in XRP/Ripple has just tripled, at least. I'm now, no, I cannot say triple because it was already at 95%. Now I think it's at 98.4%, something like that. It's just ridiculously high. I'm so stoked because these guys are putting in so much faith. If they lose now, they're going to lose so much of my respect. I think they would pull I don't want to say a Trump, but they kind of is. Like, if they pull one like that, if they lose, I think they would pull that it's rigged or that it's a fraud still, though. I think they would pull something like that because literally all odds are against them, yet they are so adamant that they'll win. It's interesting to me. But the legal over at Ripple said, to all asking for updates on the SEC lawsuit, no surprise. The legal process takes time. We may be quiet, but we are not idle. Our full legal team will announce themselves shortly, and we'll be filing our initial response to the SEC's unproven allegations within weeks. A key point to keep in mind, even the SEC acknowledged that our customers actually use XRP to convert fiat into XRP. Then transfer the XRP to the recipient's jurisdiction and convert the XRP into the fiat of the locale in about 90 seconds or less. That is innovation, full stop. It is also happens to be the epitome of convertible virtual currency, basically what XRP is for, and I'm just really excited about them, guys. I'm really excited about them. Keep in mind, 2 years Ripple IPO. I don't think they're lying about that. I still think it's all coming up. All right, and they'll do it in the US. They don't care. It's going to happen, right? It's going to happen. I'm still excited about them. I'm very excited about them, to be completely honest. Let's quickly check what else I had, because I had a full video here, but we already spent 12 minutes or so on this little part. Ripple tried to settle with the SEC ahead, as we just read. Here's how XRP can survive the Ripple SEC lawsuit. Pally said, for XRP to survive, Ripple needs to cut a deal with the SEC and not persist in this risible delusion of ultimate success in the US Supreme Court and substitute the Ripple test for the Howey test. There are 600 million reasons why I am right. If they care about bag holders, that's the path. That is interesting to me that he said that. Pally believed the UK firm's claims were another bit of very unwelcome news for Ripple and said, wait, let's quickly see though. Additionally, Pally reviewed another recent lawsuit against Ripple, which was filed by UK investment company Tetragon. Okay. The problem Ripple is going to run into, and why I think they're basically screwed, is discovering, including contemporaneous documents and depositions. There's no universe in which this will help at all. He said, thanks to Delaware Chancery Court still somewhat archaic approach to docket access, the most I've been able to pull on the new Ripple lawsuit is the cover sheet with this snapshot of the gist of the case. In short, their investors is asking the court to specifically enforce their alleged contractual right to require Ripple to buy back the stock. And this means, of course, that the parties anticipated that this might happen when the deal was done. To a certain degree, I can feel what he's trying to say. On a different end, I mean, if the Tetragon, for example, wanted this right from the start because XRP is not deemed as anything, it's not deemed a security, it's not deemed a currency, they might want it to just quickly, base themselves in properly, and they maybe just want to be very, very careful when they invest, and thus they, wanted this thing to be put on paper properly. It could just be that this is something they do with all crypto-related activities because the rules aren't clear. It's not like this is all really only against Ripple. This is basically a crypto thing, as most cryptos we're talking about here, and most crypto projects, most fintech companies in that sense that work with crypto, they don't have proper regulations. They don't know what they're doing in the sense of regulatory clarity because, well, they don't have it. So How could they know if what they're doing is right in the end? Now, in this case, we do think, what's this little X? I'm not pressing that, but what is it? Is it, that is very, why is that there? You see it too, or am I don't know if, no, it's definitely there because my mouse is changing up too. You guys seeing that too? The little X right there at the bottom? That's interesting. I don't know what that's for. That's crazy. Should I press it or no? It doesn't show a link, so it's not like it's. Okay, I'm going to assume it's just an add-on there. It's a weird button. It's like really pressable. You like want to just quickly touch it, but then again, I'm like, maybe it's something sketchy. I don't know. I'm not touching it though. Yeah, but I just hope that this whole lawsuit is going to bring a lot of clarity to us. By the way, check out the Business Realm and 5 Minute Crypto. Go subscribe to them. All right, go do it. It's worth it. All right, I post a lot of cool content on there. There's going to be a video on this channel every single day. I was trying to get it to 2,000 subs today. Hopefully, we can still get that. I really think so. 19 more to go. Could be insane. But I'm going to be posting a video on here in like an hour, or I think maybe it's already been posted by the time you're watching this, because I have to edit it now because I messed up a couple of things, possibly. Oh, I'm already looking up against it. I don't like editing at all, guys. You know that. VeChain could advance even more in the ongoing bull market, but the risk remains very high. With VeChain, the only thing I'm really waiting for is VeChain to get listed on Coinbase. That would be so amazing. That would make us so much money. I would be very happy with that. Made a lot of profit with VeChain the last couple of days here, last couple of weeks even. Of course, so did we with any other coin for that matter, though. So it's not that special in that regard. VeChain is doing a lot of good. However, there's also a lot of skeptics towards VeChain, which are saying that it's just Chinese crap or a Chinese security or anything along those lines. I think the risk is in the sense that it is not from America, not even close to it. And, we might have some issue with that eventually, as the US might just turn against all these China-ish crypto coins. We don't know, but it could be. The crypto market hit $1 trillion plus. It's still above there right now, $1 trillion and 62 billion. Definitely quite a lot, but that's pretty damn crazy how we're above there right now. A lot of people have dreamed about this. I personally dreamed about it. However, I'm not really that big a part of this whole realm, as I'm, in the lower digits right here that we're living in. Yeah, this is just a huge amount of money that's locked up in there if you start to think about it, just how much money there is. Yes, another piece of the bullish news of today was that XRP can support direct exchange of CBDCs by Ripple. They put it out officially. XRP rallies 30% as that news came out, by the way. Bitcoin scratches 38,000, Ethereum all-time high already this week. Well, I do think Ethereum all-time high might be around the corner. Bitcoin hit like 40,500 today, something like that. Let's quickly check it out where it hit. I think it was like 40,500 on some exchanges at least. Here it's 40,381. My expectation was we hit a high point, most likely 40,500, as we said before. We established that, and then fall back down. Same thing that happened for 30,000. Yes, what was it? I think it was 30,000 the first time we got above there. No, it was 34,000 actually, guys. We had a target at 29 first. I'm just so messed up because things are going so fast. We had a target at 29. We just breezed through there though without any resistance. It was all fine. At 34,000, we said we should be falling down there. It blew past it a little bit, and that's what we also said about 39,000, about 40,000 that would happen. Luckily, it did happen to some degree. Hopefully for a couple of y'all. I didn't personally sell because I was not even here behind my computer doing anything. I'm just watching everything unfold because I don't even care anymore as of this point. If we fall back down, I'm not even shocked. I'm not even, I don't know. I'm like 40,000 is just so much for Bitcoin that in one way I should just sell it all, be done, be happy with the money that we made, because we've at least 10 timed our money, I think, at this point. Even more, I think. But on a different end, I'm like, I gotta go big or go home, right? Eventually, crypto is going to be worth even more. I think at one point or another, Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million. XRP is going to go to at least $10. Ethereum is going to go to at least $10,000. So why should I go now? It's just kind of trying to get more coins. But why should I be so greedy? I could just let it stay in and ride the wave. If we go down, we go down. Ultimately, I'm there. Right? And that's kind of the way I feel about it. Because crypto, I think, is the future. But hey, that's just my opinion on it, though. Again, none of this is financial advice, as you guys know. TZOS looks for 30% breakout, bullish divergence, and record expected Ether Bitcoin volatility points to altcoin season ahead by analysts. I do think this is already kind of altcoin season. However, it's kind of difficult as the whole dominance here, let's quickly take a look at that, is also not that determined. If you guys see what I'm trying to say, like, it's not really obvious what exactly is happening. It could be just one move for Bitcoin right now within altcoin season. So we saw that before too. If Bitcoin were to go down hard right now though, and altcoins still prosper, that would be the real altcoin season. Right now, it's still Bitcoin at the top of things. And breaking, the global crypto market cap hits 1 trillion as Bitcoin reaches 37,700. Well, we're way above that. We hit 40,500. That is crazy. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Enjoy your weekend almost. It is Friday, my dudes.